Many of you obviously have to change currency, whether it be changing US euros into Thai baht or vice versa. Not sure where you go, not sure whether you just go into the normal or just the local foreign exchange person, or you go down to a special group. But you may or may not know about a group called Super Rich. They started in 1965. I think they've been operating for some 40 odd years, and that means that they know a lot about the business. What's always interesting too is that they just don't have one branch, and not only that, their rates are, I would say, better, but they'll tell you it's competitive. I'm very pleased to welcome the Managing Director of Super Rich 1965, Kun Pia Tanti Vecha Yanon. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yes, Mary.
So, your father started this business some 40 odd years ago. Did he have a background in currency exchange?
She working for a company, for a currency exchange company before. Yeah.
So he then decided he'd start his own business.
Yeah, he started his own business.
Super Rich originally was one outlet giving good exchange. Is that correct? Just one outlet. You
At
only
the
had
beginning,
one.
only one. Yes, correct.
And where was that?
Opposite the Central World Plaza
This is in Rajdamri.
in Ratchadamri.
So that's actually still your head office today.
Yes.
What makes you different from other money exchanges? Why are you different?
I do my company as a convenience store.
7-Eleven.
Yeah. I try to make my customer convenient. Whatever you want to do, or even the delivery service, like KFC.
Okay. So that means that you need to have more than one branch. You have branches all around Bangkok.
Yes, correct.
Whereabouts are your branches? Ceylon Road you are, Rajdamri.
Ratchadamri, also on BTS, Chitlom Station, on Prompong Station, and the biggest just opening last month is the Central Plaza, Lat Phraw.
Wow. Now, it's said that your rates are better than the banks. Higher. In other words, if I come to you, I get a better rate than if I go to the bank.
I not say like that. I say my rate is very competitive with others.
He can't say that, but obviously they are more competitive than others. Is the rate the same whether I come to you in Ratchadamri or whether I come to you in Lat Phraw or I come to you in Ceylon? Because obviously your rentals are different.
No. Will not same.
Not same.
Not same, because when we go out, we have to pay the rent. It's high cost.
So if I want the best rate possible, I should come to
on
Ratchadamri.
Ratchadamri and on Silom Plaza.
When we look at the exchange rate every day, we see that, let's say today you're offering on the Super Rich logo on the website, you're offering for the US dollar, say 30.82.
Yeah.
If I look at the bank rate today, what would the bank rate, how much more would it be?
The bank will be at the range 30 baht point 45 to 60, like that, to bank buying.
So it's quite a small margin, but what you have to do is sell and buy volume.
We do the volume and the cash flow.
I'm interested in as much that you work with 30 currencies. They're the main currencies, so I guess euro, US dollars, English pounds, Australian dollars, Thai baht, of course. Which is the most popularly used currency for exchange inwards at the moment?
Of course, it's the US dollar.
Still US?
Yes, because every country all over the world have to use US as a base for calculate, or when you travel abroad. If you don't have the currency, the country that you want to go, you still can use dollars to exchange.
Right, so they're even more popular than the euro, for example, or the English pound. What about our exchange rate has been so high? Thai baht has been so strong.
Which one?
The Thai baht. The Thai baht is strong.
Yep.
But I guess when there's a lot of fluctuation in currency, it's when you make a lot more money. Is that right?
Yes, correct. When it fluctuates, we will bigger gap. Let's say like that. We will make a margin bigger.
What was the best time if we look back, from 1997 when we had the, Dom Yum Goong to today, what was the best period of time where the fluctuation was so volatile that you made a lot more money?
The fluctuation make us more profit, but we don't like.
Not enough volume.
Because it's very risky. When you do it, the business is risky, so you need more profit to cover your risk.
What is the biggest risk you have in your business? Is it fake notes?
No, the fake notes is very normal.
Oh, is it? And you know the fake notes, I guess. You learned from your dad, eh?
Yeah, I learned.
So what is the most risky part of your business?
The risk is the politics.
Yes?
Yeah, for Bangkok, for Thailand.
Yes.
It's the politics.
Why is the risk the politics?
Because if the politics is no good, no foreigner come. Only that.
Yeah. So you really rely on the people coming in and out of the country, yeah?
Yes, since I have many branches, so I emphasize on the tourists more than the business people.
Right. Now, over the years, there must be many changes. What is the biggest change, apart from the politics and the government, what is the biggest change that's happened to your business?
The biggest change that I decide to open more branches. At the first, I try at the Big C department store. Yeah, that's the first one. They said, hey, why others company can do the business? Can be in the department store, why Superist cannot?
Did you do good business?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're smiling at. The other thing, I don't know whether you know, for those of you who actually watch and want to exchange money, Super Rich has another service which is interesting. I saw it in action the other day, hence the reason for the interview. I was at a hospital in Bangkok and somebody came in on a motorbike and there was a gentleman standing there from the Middle East and he gave some money and they exchanged money. So you actually have your own staff or people going out and giving me a service. In other words, if I want to change, is it $10,000 US
Yes.
or more,
Yes.
you'll come to me
Can.
within Bangkok.
Can.
Do you charge me?
Not charge. No
Oh,
charge.
free?
Yeah, for free.
Do you make that much money? How much do you make on 10,000? Can you tell me?
Yeah, if you see on the website, we have the margin. Some day it's 5 stang, some day it's 8, some day it's 3, or some day it's 10. So it depends on the margin. But for 10,000, at least minimum, we have 500 baht in the pocket.
So you've got enough to pay 40 baht for a motorcycle taxi.
Enough. For I have motorcycle myself.
You go out yourself?
Yep.
Okay, you save that 40 baht, huh? So how do people contact you? I mean, say for example, we have business people watching the program and they say, look, we're not a tourist here, but we never know what rate and we need somebody we can trust and so on. How can people contact you? Can they just ring or do they go to your website to exchange money?
People can give a call and also can look at the website. On the website, we have almost everything. You can calculate yourself, even change from dollars to baht, from baht to dollars, or euro to baht.
What are the restrictions? Say, for example, I come to Ratchatham and I want you to give me I want you to give me US dollars. What is the maximum US dollars I can get from a money changer, which is under the law of the Bank of Thailand?
Okay, I can say 5,000 US dollars per time.
It's the maximum.
Yes.
Now, when you say the time, is that like I could come in the morning and I could come at midday and I could come in the afternoon?
That will be, I have to pay, put on the doubtful. Why this customer want a lot of money?
Because you only give me a little bit every time, yeah?
Yeah, you can come and buy me 5,000 if it's not look different from criminal. So you feel you come and buy and next week you think, oh, it's not enough. So you can buy more, you can come and buy more.
Okay. But there is a limit, isn't there, every time?
Yeah.
There's not a limit the other way though, is there? I mean, there's a limit if I want to buy US, but there's not a limit. If I come in with 50,000 US dollars, you don't have a problem giving me all that money in baht.
No problem.
Would you be able to give me, say, 20,000 in euro? Or is there also a limit?
Also a limit.
So
because
both ways it's a limit,
The
yeah?
the law is only 5,000.
Or appropriate US
Yeah,
dollars?
appropriate.
Okay. So I might have to come back many times or come to some other arrangement with somebody else to help me out.
But there's a trick.
Oh, what's the trick?
that what you said is a trick. Come every time or come many times, but actually people come only one times and then separate for 3 days, 5 days, and come again.
Oh, okay. And that's
When,
okay.
when they feel it's not enough to go for traveling, or they go with many people.
Or they're wanting to go overseas on a trip or whatever it may be. You absolutely are not involved in gold or trading gold. It's pure currency exchange in and out.
No. We're not.
Who sets the rate? I mean, the Bank of Thailand sets the rates, the date or the exchange rate is set, but who sets the rates that you pay? Is it you?
Yeah, I do.
You ever go on
I
holiday?
calculate. That's why I don't have holiday.
Only Saturday. So you have to do that every day?
Yeah, I do it. I compare to the interbank rate and the demand supply and the state on the competitive price for the market.
You talk about volume, so I'm going to put you right on the spot. Can you give me an indication, because obviously the volume is important because you as the public also get a more competitive rate. I'll say more competitive to make Compare happy. What sort of volume in Thai baht do you have a year going through your outlets?
I can say easily to make the profit like millions baht per month, like that.
Millions of baht per month.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a pretty tough business, but a good business to be in. It's really nice to know that Kunpia has seen, obviously, that there has to be changes, that he has to be going out to you if you want to change money. It's also a lot safer, of course, for him to come than you maybe to go for him if there are big amounts involved. But the service sounds great. So Super Rich 1965, was it?
Yes.
Great opportunity to meet you. Thank you very much, Kunpia.
Thank you,
Thank
Mary.
you, Da. Thank you.
Thais are incredibly gifted with their hands. The art of carving here is superb. Whether it's an ornament, piece of furniture, religious icon, or bas reliefs, the details and skill put into these works are simply astonishing. Just checking out the antiques on display is worth a visit in many places. Generally speaking, the term antique in Thailand refers to goods designed in an old or traditional style. Genuine antiques, or things that are more than 100 years old, require a special permission to be taken out of the country. As it is probably obvious, the prices for these Thai antiques can be outrageous in places that cater to tourists. Don't be afraid to offer half or even a third of the initial asking price if you think it's too high.